Hey, so this is our first live broadcast for Those Gundam Guys. On the line we have Terry and we have Angel, as well as me. We might have some other people joining in, but we'll find out. Right now I'm probably broadcasting to no one.
There's a few people talking.
Really?
Yeah. Just it hasn't started going live yet on my left screen. I probably just have to refresh. There it goes. Yep.
Those Gundam Guys. On the line we have Terry and we have Angel. Might have some other people joining in. Yeah, you can mute that. We'll find out. That's just right now I'm probably broadcasting to no one.
There's a few people talking.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just it hasn't started going live yet on my left screen. I probably just have to refresh. You gonna mute that, Clem?
I muted myself. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I had to mute mine too. I was like, why do I hear myself?
And okay, there's a few people chatting, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be our eyes and ears for that.
Yeah, I can take care of that. No problem.
That's just So what we're going for is kind of question and answer format, or you can build along with us. If you have general questions on what we're building, Angel's painting, we're going to paint, and I'm still working on this Eland Seeker. So if at any time you have questions, just post up a comment, and Terry will relay that to us, and we'll try to answer some questions, whether it's about our builds or about model building in general. Is that your TV?
Yeah, probably, if you can hear my TV.
Oh, that's your TV, Terry?
Probably. It's South Park, so let me see. I can probably fix this. There, I switched mic settings. I'm not sure if it'd pick anything up. I have it just directly centered towards me.
What are you painting, Angel?
It's me and my 90 now.
Your TV's still on. Very audible.
I'll take care of this.
Cool, thanks. this kit actually didn't come with a pilot. Yeah, it didn't come with a pilot. So I pulled the pilot off of the Jurwalk kit, and that kit only has one pilot. Make a resin mold, make a cast. I wonder if I should be narrating while I'm working on my stuff.
I say only do it if asked. You shouldn't. Don't blow your voice out on it.
I'm used to, the video tutorials where I'm, kind of babbling through everything. So if I'm sitting here and just working on something, it's kind of weird to not say anything, and people have to make the assumptions. Oh, what the hell is he doing? Is there anyone asking questions yet?
No, just comments.
Well, they're talking amongst each other.
I'm gonna switch it over to Angel. Looks like he's about to start.
It's good that we're paying attention to what we are doing. It'd be nice to do like a split screen. Anyone want to take bets on how much paint Angel's gonna use?
I thought he manages it well. It's usually me that ends up using way too much.
You don't want to take bets on how painted Angel's hands gonna get and how many fingerprints he's gonna have on the outside of that shoulder piece?
Gunpla Fixation asks, what are you casting? He can see silicone, he thinks.
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring up. So, these are just random pieces that I was casting for someone else. This is basically Wolverine half head. That because he sent me some files and I 3D casted or 3D printed some a mask that was sculpted by someone that he knows. So what this is he's working on his customs and he wants to do this with this half head of half a Logan's head. That's kind of creepy. So I was doing that as part of my casting, and I also made the cast for the pilot here. So you see, there's a white and there's a beige one, and maybe sort of see that as beige. And the headless one is the resin casted one. And we did a test video the other day, or test broadcast the other day, and I actually casted during the test broadcast. So the casting process does not take very long at much, but what does take long is the mold making process. So if this is sort of successful, I guess we could do more of these on. I was thinking possibly maybe a bi-weekly thing, or maybe a once-a-month thing, depending on how successful this is. But I tend to do all my model building on the weekdays. Weekends usually spent hanging out with friends and going out, unless it's a build gathering weekend, or a weekend that we decide to head off to Vegas. But weekdays are usually my best days for working on model kits. And usually people are at home on the weekdays. So this might be kind of a cool thing to try to do. Thoughts, comments, questions? Don't be shy. Terry won't bite hard.
Gunplus says, so cool, thanks Clem. I want to start learning how to cast. I might bug you sometime with questions.
Not a problem. You realize, Jim, I'm gonna just point you to the direction of my tutorials and say, watch and read that.
Just send him emails with the link. It's right there.
Oh, Jim's seen most of this stuff. He just wants special one-on-one attention.
I was gonna say in like the 7 years I've known you, I'm like, I think that's been like 6 times. So one a year maybe, where you can get a not video explanation like actually shown. Gunplus says he loves you and he wants to have your babies. And GDX9902 says, will we be coming out to Vancouver IPMS in the fall? He means Vancouver, Canada, doesn't he?
Yeah, Vancouver, Canada. I went up one year, and they kind of like shunned me. Well, not really.
If it's not overly expensive and I had the funds, it would sound interesting, but it's not like I have anything to enter.
Well, isn't there's I think there's a Seattle IPMS coming up around the corner, or that's this weekend, isn't it? One of those guys should answer that. In hindsight, I should have just glued this figure together and then made a cast. Oh well. No one's really going to look at the figure in the cockpit, right?
Let's check in on Angel. Oh, hello, Sprayer Booth. See, I could plug in my camera and point to a miniature I want to paint, but it's an eye strain. I'm not going to make people stare at that.
Eventually, we want to have a couple more guys building, so we could swap out between several people or building together. So
GDX says they got 6 guys going there this Saturday, so you're right, Clem. It is this weekend.
Terry, look in poll the audience, see if there's anyone that's building, and maybe I'll send a link over, and then we could involve them in this chat too. Keep in mind that we don't want to be vulgar, because I didn't set the parental controls on this. So see if there's any volunteers that want to join in.
I have to go back through my member ranks. I'm like, did I swear? I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Well, you can swear a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's bad when I'm like, all right, I'll start recording myself for like YouTube and trying to put stuff up, and I'm like, should I swear more, less, or just stay normal? No,
you can be that angry guy. Swear more.
There's too many of those angry guys. I'm not even actually angry. I'm only angry when I die.
Do we have any volunteers from the viewers?
No. Gunpla, he's working. Yeah, he is working on the Nightingale. You can tell by those ridiculously giant shoulder pad things that hold missiles or whatever they do. I don't know.
Yeah, Nightingale.
If you think about it, it could be like a massive size Quebly, but I've never seen that.
Picked up another one of these. Brand new.
Jesus, did you like the kit that much?
I went to Roll Out for Less and asked them. Well, I looked online and they said they're out of stock, so I'm like, that's lucky. So I looked at their, I was at their store and looking around and asking them, okay, when's their next shipment? I was like, yeah, probably this week. And the guy went back to, his stock room and, I guess they hold kits for people. So since whoever they're holding a kit for didn't stop by to pick up their kit, I got it.
It was probably someone we know, knowing us and our luck.
Well, what I want to do is I want to do a straight build of it, like complete out of box build, and have it sit next to my custom. The other idea is to kind of build kind of like a little diorama, like maybe him in front of a chop shop or a customization shop, and it's kind of like a before and after.
Gunpla fixation. If you're building a kit and you have like a camera or something, that's what we mean.
Yeah. Jim talks a lot, so Jim might be interested. He's scrambling to put something together. This will be the first time he's built something in ages. Damn it, I'm out of CA glue. Anyone have CA glue?
I only have the, what the hell is it? The blue bottle-looking, spaceship-looking glue? That's super glue? I'm forgetting its name right now.
I don't have any CA glue on. Son of a bitch.
He said, Gunpla Fixation says, send me the link. He said it gives him an excuse to work on it. And he put his email. I don't know if you can see that.
I have his email. I have him on Facebook. I'll send you a link through Facebook. So it'll require me to log into the damn thing.
He says Facebook works.
See, maybe I don't have him on Facebook. I'll send the link through email. Actually, no, I have him on Hangouts. Let me send it through Hangouts. Let's see, how does this work? Technical difficulties.
We should get that old technical difficulties thing from The Simpsons with the guy that's all drunk and shit. Just put that up for a second when working on something.
Maybe I don't have Gunpla Fixation on here.
Did you guys ever figure out, like, for IPMS, what kit one of yours, or it's just your kits?
No idea.
Jesus. I was curious. I was like, alright, which one? You know, like, was it the one Angel worked on last minute? You know, like, what was it, you know? No, I meant at the show. You went to
I
Vegas.
sent it out to you. Thanks, Bobby. I see that.
You know you've made it on a chat when somebody decides to draw a penis. Yay.
Well, last time when we were doing this test, there's a draw function on here that you could go nuts and just yeah. And we'll leave it at that.
You went nuts, all right.
Harmless fun when we're testing. Let me know if I start getting out of view with.
Clem, Steve S. asks, is it their policy to not tell you guys which kit? I don't think so. Clem, can you confirm
No,
on
it's
that?
not their policy.
They probably just didn't.
That I don't think they cared enough to tell us about what kit. Then again, I could be wrong, but I didn't. I was actually wandering around snapping video of everything, but I only heard my name, and I never heard the kit that I won for, and I don't think I heard the kit for Angel either.
No, they just called my name. But they were saying the names of all the other kids that won and of the other categories.
Yeah, they're saying kits for other categories, but we've gotten used to being, the red-headed stepchild.
It's not a tank or a thing. GDX asks if RAP joins. He gave me the Facebook name.
What?
GDX9902 asks if it'd be alright if he joined that call as well.
Sure.
I don't know if you can see the chat.
Let me see Facebook.
You don't particularly have to be mic'd, but,
Be good to be mic'd.
Frozen Carrots asks if your resin's cured yet.
Yes. You're pretty quickly. Frozen Carrots needs to work on a damn kit. Damn it, this sucks. I need CA glue.
I'm not going to read that full dialogue, Frozen, just, but you're pretty much saying their shelves are crappy, and you've helped them set up before.
What?
He must be talking about AX shelf incident or IPMs, I don't know. Because Steve S says, well, a win's a win. And it's not like AX with the shelf incident. And Frozen says, their shelves are FS and NF model kits. Alright. Practicing modifying knives now. Okay. Frozen just, but you're pretty much saying their shelves are crappy, and you've helped them set up before.
What?
He must be talking about
he's talking about the AX
or
thing.
IPMs? I don't know. Because Steve S says, well, a win's a win. And it's not like AX with the shelf incident. And Frozen says their shelves are FS and NF model kits. Alright. Practicing modifying knives now. Okay. Frozen just, but you're pretty much saying their shelves are crappy, and you've helped them set up before.
What? Whoops, that was me feedback, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, did it just loop twice on itself?
No, that was me feedbacking. My bad. Trying to add GX to the group. There we go. We can max out at 10 players here.
Steve, I don't want to bring that incident back into Clem's head, but I think everybody winced if they were there or even heard about it at AX.
Actually, some guy actually posted pictures of it because they're there. So I have it saved. I actually have the picture.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up? Introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Jim.
Oh, hey, Jim. Sorry, I'm not looking out that window. Keep working on kits, as everyone else should be. It's a weeknight. It's a Wednesday night. You guys don't have lives like the rest of us. Well, 3 of us in here are married, so yeah, we don't have lives.
Let's see how I should set this camera up.
Perfectly without static.
I was just gonna leave it pointed at my corgi, but he gets weird, so I just turned it off.
No, leave it quiet.
He just stares at it, afraid, like, what the hell are you doing, man?
That's fine.
Hey, so was the Vegas guy gonna come on too?
What?
The guy we met in Vegas?
Which guy? Is he on here?
I don't know, but did he say he was gonna join in or something? I thought I saw him post or something.
Did he post?
I thought he did. Maybe I was just seeing things.
You're saying things, Angel. Zero Blah says, "Lads, what's that?" Yeah, that's true most of the time. Steve S says, "Hell, I'm single. I don't have a life. Just Plamo and LOL." I'm like,
Next build is at my house. May 23rd, I believe. Saturday, May. Memorial Day weekend, that Saturday. It's going to be at my house. Fire up the grill. It kind of be like old times again. Hopefully,
I think I'll bring a whole fish or something.
yeah, hopefully people will bring food and we'll fire that up. And we'll also plan on we're also planning on broadcasting that too, so you guys can see what a build gathering is like when there's people. Hopefully not flashing the camera, but
Yeah.
hopefully past
We'll just put a big sign to notify that fact, like, no.
Hello,
Hello.
Derek. Hey, how's it going?
Who's that?
This is Derek or GDX9902. I
Hey, what's up, Derek?
apologize.
How you doing?
Pardon me?
How you doing, Derek?
Pretty good, pretty good. And yourself, Clem?
Doing all right. Vancouver representing.
Yeah. Thank
Hey,
you.
Derek, how you doing?
Well, kind of a little bit of a hassle, like basically last minute stresses of getting everybody organized for Seattle, but
Yeah.
now everything's kind of, all the rides are done and we're ready to go. And good news is that Seattle actually wants us to come back every year.
Yeah.
It was a very, very Gunpla friendly place.
Yes. It's becoming more and more like that around, at least on the West Coast, and I guess Matt Morzak posted about it for his Denver thing. Or no, not Denver, Dallas.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, good.
That's awesome. Like Gunpla's getting around there, Sorry for the lack of camera. I'm dirt poor. I'm a pauper, so I can't afford a camera yet.
You could steal one. What do you think I got mine?
That was from my phone, but ever since then, due to an unfortunate mishap, that camera's gone too.
Clem, you probably won it at some like model show where they're like, here's just some random gift that has nothing to do with model building.
Derek can help us moderate. Derek, you're in charge of the what's it called? In charge of those comments. So Terry could deal with switching the camera between Jim, me, and Angel. And does that work? Hey, look, it's Jim working on something. Holy shit! Someone take a screen cap of this. You know, this is one of those ways that starting to get people to work on stuff is to do stuff like this. Kind of force your hand.
Hey, I'm always working on something, just very slowly. Snail's pace.
It's a good idea.
Which kind of blows my mind when I see these guys crank out kits like every week.
Well, you gotta do something when you retire, or when you're in high school.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's it.
Oh, by the way, Clem.
Yeah.
During the Las Vegas show, you said you didn't know which one won first or second, or something like that.
No, we didn't. We know who won first and second. We just don't know what won for what, kit-wise.
Oh, they didn't give you ribbons or anything like that, so you know which category.
Oh no. We got awards. We know who got first, who got second, who got third.
Right.
We don't know for what.
Oh,
That
for
makes sense.
what?
Basically, we entered a bunch of kids.
There's multiple kits in the same category.
We don't know what kid won.
Okay. So basically, no explanation from the judges why this one won over the other.
Nope.
Oh.
Par for the course. The fact that they had a Gundam category was way beyond expectations anyways, right, Angel?
And they got what?
The fact that they actually had a Gundam category was beyond expectations anyways.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of guys that build nothing but cars and tanks and whatnot, and they're starting to build Gundam stuff, so we're starting to get a little following.
Nice. I've been thinking what we should do is if we get big enough, all of us collectively, we should all hit their nationals all at once.
Been there, done that.
The IPMS nationals?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
A lot of models, a lot of old people. I actually did a presentation at one of the nationals.
Oh, nice. How was it? Was it well received?
Yeah, pretty well received. I met some nice people. I mean,
What kind of presentation? Like basics and stuff like that?
Just basically building Gundams and just the techniques that I use. And the techniques I use are universal, so the folks that sat there and watched the presentation, got quite a bit out of it.
Okay. Cool.
Clem, Frozen Carrot says check your Facebook because I think he wants in the call.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hey, Clem, question.
Go ahead.
In terms of casting, like I want to cast a small sprue from a Bandai kit. I want to just make a copy of it.
Wait. Bandai kit comes with a small metal screw that goes into the kit, right?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, never mind. What screw are we talking about?
No, it's just a small sprue that has two parts on it.
Small sprue. Sorry, I can't understand your.
Yes,
Yeah.
sprue, not screw, sprue.
Screw. Okay.
Or tree. It's a small tree or sprue, two parts. I want to make a cast of it. I was just wondering, in terms of casting, is there any limitations that, or like anything goes? I can cast pretty much anything any part that Bandai throws at me, or is there some limitations in terms of size or complexity or?
No. Hey Jim, look at the camera. Or not? Look at the video. You see this?
Yeah, I see it.
So this is basically an entire sprue that I casted.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, if Bandai could, well, some of the more complex ones, like say the new Zaku 2.0, the way they have it built for like the energy cables.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something you're probably gonna be limited on making a cast of.
Okay.
Everything else, the things that really limit you on casting is stuff that has like a circle. So if you look at this piece, this headpiece right here,
Yeah.
cast the whole piece, you're gonna have this circle right here. So
Oh,
what I usually do is I put a tape over this area right here and then cast it. That way, I'm only casting half of this, not casting through it. If that makes sense. So when I'm making the molds. So once you start actually making the molds, you'll learn a lot. You're gonna have to go through the process to learn. There's no other way around it.
Yeah, because plastic injection is different than molds, right? So I mean, like resin molds, or
Correct.
so I know there was some sort of there's a difference, like everything, but cool. In your tutorials, do you go into details? I don't remember. I have to go back and check. Do you go into details in terms of like the vacuum chamber pod and all that stuff?
Not much. Well, in my tutorial I talk about it. But what do you want to know about it?
Well, I want to get into resin casting because I'm at a point where I'm kind of in need, especially when I'm working with resin. From time to time, I need to cast a piece, make a copy of something.
Okay.
Or XY series, and I broke one. The most common example is I buy a kit and there's a piece missing, right? So I need to have somebody borrow a piece from somebody and make a cast of it. That's like the most common excuse that I have right now, or necessity. So I kind of want to start getting the equipment, right? I saw a couple of videos online, and there's a chamber pod but it's way expensive. It's like super expensive because I guess it's commercial grade. I don't know. I saw a video from Steezy. I don't know if you know Steezy.
No, not familiar.
He posted a video on YouTube because he also does resin casting, and he he has a vacuum or a chamber pot, which he made out of aluminum pot. So basically, it's like an aluminum pot, like I guess an inch thick acrylic, clear acrylic sheet, and and uh, and I guess a compressor that he bought. So he uses that to create the vacuum, right? When he's removing the bubbles from the resin and all that, and the
Creating a vacuum, or is he creating a pressure? Is he pushing air in, or is he sucking air out?
I'm not sure. What I know is that I think when he mixes the silicone, he places it in the pot. It rises up and then goes down. It kind of collapses on its own, and then he uses that to. I think that's what he uses to make the molds.
That's probably a vacuum. So you could, if you have a vacuum versus if you have a compressor, you use the same. You could use the same pot to pull and push air into. And
Okay.
look over here.
Yep.
Oops. I don't know if you can see.
I see you.
Do this right here, right?
Oh, nice. So
So-
you made that?
Yes. Well, I made that from. That's actual paint pressure. It's a pressurized paint pot, which has some fixtures in there that you have to change out. I bought that at Harbor Freight for about $80 to $100.
Oh, so they sell that pot, that paint pot. And what is it used originally? Because you don't put any paint in there, right?
It's used to throw paint in there and pressurize it. You attach a compressor to it, and it has a hose, and then you can spray it. You can spray paint out of it. It's just a pressurized paint can or paint pot.
Oh, I see.
So most of us that do pressure casting use that as a pressure pot.
May I make a suggestion here?
Sure.
There is now by Smooth On. I don't know if you use the brand Smooth On. They have something called the UMU or OOMOO line. There's UMU 25 and UMU 30, and I've used this, and it actually doesn't require a vacuum chamber to use. It's a low viscous. Once you mix it, it's actually pretty low viscous and very runny, so it allows the air bubbles to escape. And I've used it for recasting small pieces from the Turn A master grade, and they've come out quite well.
Yeah, for actually any resin, you don't need the pressure casting. You just have to worry about air bubbles. But you could get a slow set resin that will kind of air out easier. It's kind of like the Smooth On stuff. But
Yeah.
for folks like me that are impatient, I want something cured within 20 minutes or an hour. So I'm gonna go. I went with the route of the pressure pot, and the pressure pot really makes a difference in making the mold. Because you don't, if your mold has bubbles in it, your resin's gonna have bubbles in it.
Yeah.
So usually that's where the biggest difference is. What I've noticed in the pressure pot. I mean, I can make a mold, and I can pour the resin in here and not pressurize this, and it'll come out fairly nice. Versus, making the mold without the pressure and having bubbles inside the mold.
Now, when you mean by bubbles, as in trapped air bubbles?
Correct. Trapped air bubbles, bubbles on the surface, bubbles will attach itself all over the place. If you have something that has a lot of undercuts,
Yeah.
it all goes to your design of how you're molding it.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
you put something together on like, say this is my mold platform, and if I put this on here like this, there's going to be undercuts all over this area. And it's all a matter of how I design this. Now, if I casted it like this versus casted it like this or on the side, that changes, how many air bubbles I'm going to get, how many undercuts I'm going to have. So design of your mold plays a big factor into casting.
Yeah. And what was it? That part I understand, but I guess just wanted to say is that the Umus 25 and 30 that I've used for my casting for resin pieces, the surface where it contacts the resin or contacts the plastic, there was no air bubbles there. It was viscous enough to let it all escape, and as long as I use the bombs away method to pour into the initial container, I never got any air bubbles in there, luckily.
Cool.
But what I've had problem is, what remover, what was it? Releaser agent do you use, Clem? One that we get in Canada, they're the kind of a spray-on, and I found that they actually melt the plastic, especially styrene. It doesn't melt it a lot, but it melts it a little bit.
I don't use a release when I'm making the mold.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I rarely ever use them. The only thing I do when I'm making a mold. Hold on, let me change the focus to me. So only thing I do when I'm making the mold, say if you look at this,
Yeah.
is I'll just take Vaseline and I'll brush it along the if I make a two-part mold, I make this part first.
Yeah.
I'll brush the Vaseline along the silicone areas. I usually don't touch the
plastic.
plastic, but then if I need to touch the plastic, Vaseline works just fine.
Right.
And Vaseline will keep the silicone from sticking to itself.
Yeah.
When you make a mold like this, it'll come apart fairly easily. You notice for this, it's still attached on certain areas, but for a majority of my two-part molds, you see that this is still attached at the back.
Yeah.
Now, what I did here is I applied Vaseline along this edge here and along this part right there.
Yeah.
And I left this back here, this area alone. So when I poured the silicone in here, it attached itself to it. It attached to itself, but then not on this area. So that it's a two-part mold, but it also turns into a clamshell mold, which is easier for me to.
Right.
Huh?
No. I was just agreeing with you and just seeing maybe I think I should do that because the way I've been separating it is using the silicone.
Yeah, no, I've not been using mold release. The mold release is used for after you've cast it apart. It's a spray mold release, right? It's
Yeah.
I think it's called R something. It's by Vasper. It's called mold release 255.
Yeah.
So what I use this for is after I've made the mold and I've removed the parts from it, I'll spray it inside of the mold, and then either bake this or heat this up with hair dryer or whatnot.
Right.
It activates this and it dries it out. So once you have that mold release in there, this keeps the resin from sticking to this, and it keeps the mold life a little longer. But
okay.
but if you're actually making the mold with the silicone, yeah, don't use this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I learned the hard way.
Hey, at least you're experimenting and willing to learn something the hard way.
Oh yeah. It's story of my life.
That's one thing that this hobby has, and I've noticed, is that a lot of people are afraid to make mistakes, right?
Make mistakes away. It's all about doing that.
A lot of people are afraid to try things on their own and make mistakes, experiment.
Did we lose Angel and Terry? What the hell?
No, I'm here.
Yo, I'm still here. I'm
So
just
who's
not
controlling
looking.
the camera? How is this working? Are you guys in separate, like at your own houses, or?
We're all
We're
at
not.
our own houses. Granted, Terry lives like a mile away from me. Angel lives not too far away either. But yeah, we're all. The experiment here was to try to build in our own comfort zones, but also kind of gather. So hopefully this is working out and people are sort of enjoying this. Maybe after anyone else on the comments asking questions.
Not particularly. Just comments.
Saying hi.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I saw some.
Yeah, I fixed the skirt.
Nice.
It's been driving me crazy for like 2 weeks.
Terry, you're slacking on this.
Come again?
No, I'm telling Terry he's slacking on his moderating duties.
What, for the chat? It's not stuff you want to read.
No, not that. Terry, you're supposed to move the camera around.
But only you were working and you were talking at the time. Oh, wait, it's on Jim now.
I could talk and we could show Jim's work. Because Jim hasn't touched this for a while and he finally got the skirt working. I don't know
Alrighty.
why he's single. He can't figure out how to get a skirt on a girl. Jim missed that joke.
Presenting, right? Am I presenting?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see if I can show you more or less. Okay. No, basically this skirt was giving me problems because when I placed it, there was a huge gap. It just didn't sit right. But now it sits pretty much perfect. There is a little tiny gap, maybe like half a millimeter, but I can live with that. Because before it was just crazy, but now it looks pretty good. Because the idea that I have is these skirts are magnetized because I want to be able to remove the skirts and show the thrusters beneath. And if I want, I can just place these skirts like this.
Is that Xiong?
Yeah,
What size? 1/100?
1/100, yeah. So ideally, it will show. I haven't placed these thrusters yet, but I don't know if you can see kind of how it will look without the skirts. And it'll have a mirror underneath to show the work. But yeah, finally, I had to play around a little bit with the magnets. I had to remove one and putty it and place it and re-drill the hole and do a bunch of stuff. But now it looks decent.
Frozen Carrots wants to be added so he can post links. He says he's not in a penis drawing mood today.
You can post links. Oh, you won't be able to post links on. I can't post links on here either. Like this chat. Yeah, I can't post links either. So if he just wants to post links, none of us can do that. Terry, switch over to Angel. He's painting. Aha. See? See how this works? Well, effectively, this.
There you go. Enjoy your corgi cam on mine, Clem.
So Clem, how many dogs do you have?
I have two.
How old are they?
One's 11, the other one's 4.
Cool. I also have 2 dogs.
The other one's wandering around right now. Hugo, come here. Nothing to do. Okay, maybe not. What is that you're painting, Angel? Internal piece?
Part of the roster that goes under the roster binder. Right here like this.
Angel, are you really using that spray wood or is it really quiet?
I have a fan in the window right now because this thing gets maybe too loud for this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's quiet, but for this it's quite too loud.
No, it's not that loud.
It's not too bad, you know.
Well, you have your volume. You have your volume down.
Put gloves on, Angel. At least one hand. God.
It's like that YouTube person that complained that I handled my resin, I handled my resin with my hands and not I didn't wear gloves when I was casting.
The difference is there, you'd probably see Angel's hand with paint on it later. You won't see the fact that you touch resin with your bare hand later.
Yeah, but then only Nikki cares about that. Stupid pod's a pain in the ass to work on.
So do you guys have any hobbies besides Gunpla? I know, Clem, you do scuba diving, right?
I haven't done it in like years. A year and a change.
I don't have any active hobbies right now.
I'm trying to get back into video gaming, but
I like to do some video gaming, but mostly retro stuff.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah. I'm one of those old farts that likes Pac-Man and Space Invaders.
Technically, Angel's parents' house has the tabletop games. The table. I don't know what it's called, like the table arcade system,
Yeah.
right, Angel?
Yeah.
Angel, you got an arcade at your place?
Sorry, dogs went nuts.
Do I have what?
You said at your place you have an arcade?
No, at my parents' place, they have an arcade machine.
Oh, is it like a main cabinet or is it a dedicated machine? Or
It's
do
a
you know
one you sit
do you
down
know what
one.
I'm talking about?
It's one where you sit down. It's a tabletop one.
Yeah, but does it have like is it like a computer with like an emulator that emulates a bunch of games, or is it just like one or two games?
Oh no. It's definitely not an emulator, but it has multiple games on it. Like an
Oh, okay.
old school style.
Okay, so I think I know what you guys have. Yeah.
Someone's phone's dying.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Are you chatting on using your phone, Derek?
No.
Derek, you in college?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm working now. I've been out of college for a long time.
Oh, cool. What do you do, Derek?
Derek's an old dude.
Yeah, I'm an old fart too. I'm right now. I'm basically an embedded systems engineer.
Oh,
Technical title.
so you got a CS degree?
No, double E.
Oh, okay. No, sorry, embedded engineer. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, basically the guts people don't see what I do. They just use it.
I work with a bunch of embedded engineers.
Yeah? What do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Nice. May I ask for what level applications or?
Application. Well, mostly applications.
Okay.
So you do programming?
A little bit.
What language? What platform?
I think it's like some Java and Java.
Okay,
I don't program much.
cool.
I'm more of a software support guy now.
Uh,
Hey Derek, I'm also double E, by the way.
Pardon me?
I'm also double E.
Oh, nice.
You
Yeah.
find that the majority of the modelers are either engineers or in IT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's one guy that comes to our build gatherings. He's actually has a doctorate degree in mechanical engineering. Another has a master's in mechanical engineering. Yeah, a bunch of us are engineers. It's creepy. Terry, you're slacking.
Oh shit. No, I was just. Come on. Oh, there we go.
No, my screen said you were up on it, but I'm looking on the left and it's not. So I'm like, what the hell is it doing?
Oh, if you have anyone clicked on the bottom, like if you have anyone highlighted, it'll show that on your screen. But what is presented to everyone is if you click off yourself, make sure nothing's highlighted on the bottom. You'll see a round box around anyone you have highlighted. If you click off of it, it'll go directly to who's being presented. And I just said, oh, there we go.
Hi, Xavier.
Xavier's on here. Xavier, you your webcam up?
Sorry, I'm getting some kinks worked out.
We're gonna start filling up with a couple guys. I like how all the East Coast guys are showing up late.
Yeah, it's almost midnight here.
Well, this is scheduled to go for another 45 minutes, so we'll keep going and figure out, how we did from there. Hopefully, people are enjoying this. If not, well, screw you guys.
So who's controlling the camera?
Right now, I think Terry should be controlling the camera if he's paying attention.
No, I am. I'm just trying to set up here. I'm trying to actually work on something.
Well, I put it on Jim.
All right.
He wants to show off light curing putty.
Yeah.
How do you
Little
like
trick you taught me, actually.
what?
A little trick you taught me.
Oh, well, stuff's awesome. I finally went through my first bottle of the stuff.
Oh, too dark. Let's see.
Hey.
So, Chris,
I joined specifically to ask that guy about embedded systems. Who was that?
Chris, Squee?
you're asking Derek about embedded systems.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm actually working for class, and I heard that. I was like, oh, let me join the chat.
Hey, Chris.
Now
Hello,
we're
Chris.
asking homework questions. You
Homework questions. Wow. I don't know if the real world stuff has anything to do with homework nowadays.
Okay, first of all, Clem, that's not what I was saying. I just said I want to talk to him about his job. Actually, right now I'm writing a research paper on hacking Wi-Fi. So shut up.
It is homework.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I linked your video in like a couple of groups, and you guys aren't doing anything. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm doing something.
we're building and discussing how this works.
Your UV light there. Shut up, Clem. Come on, you talk too much. That UV light you're using. Where'd you get it from? If you don't mind me asking.
I stole it from my wife's makeup thingy.
Oh, okay. Because I just was looking on Adafruit, and they just made a tutorial on how to make your own little portable one with a 3D printer. Clem. So could you print that real quick and with UV LEDs?
Sure, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, because they give you the free templates.
Email me.
Okay, yeah, I will. I'll build the LED part. I just need the case.
Wait, do your guys' public libraries have 3D printers?
I doubt it.
'Cause the one in San Diego has a 3D printer that anyone can use for free.
Really?
Wow.
Damn.
I was wondering if that was an anomaly or if that's pretty common in other large urban areas.
I think
No, man, we're dirt poor out here in Vancouver.
You know it's got to be an anomaly. It's probably some guy that wanted a 3D printer and somehow like bullshitted his way into getting one in that building.
Bullshit his boss to convince his boss to buy one.
Pretty much, we've garbage into something useful for him, but not useful for everybody else because nobody knows how to use those things. Well, at least a majority wouldn't.
It's probably a model maker like us.
Is Bobby in the chat?
Probably just plays like Warhammer or something. Like I'm gonna spend $50 on 10 guys. I'm gonna spend 50 cents and print those 10 guys out.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to paint one of my miniatures, but my camera can't work with that. So
yes, you can.
I'm trying now, but I noticed that it's too zoomed out. So
Just let it sit there. It'll zoom in automatically. So, Chris, didn't you have an embedded systems question?
No, I just wanted to talk to shop, but gonna be a jerk about it.
No. I'm reminding you because we kind of tangented it off, and I feel bad.
No, I muted and I went back to typing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ask your embedded question. I'm kind of curious about it.
Answer it.
Yeah, see, he might. Wait, what?
I'll try to answer it.
I was gonna say, like, what do you work with, if you don't mind my asking?
Currently, I work with Rabbit chips, custom OSs, MQX, Scilabs, 8-bit microcontrollers, the 8051s. Before that, I worked with ARM Cortex M3s, or actually no, the M2s, and I worked with the Milview chips. I used to work in Japan for about 3 years. I was working for Fujitsu and under their semiconductor arm, and they have a chip called Milview, and that's actually in all the Samsung cameras now to take pictures.
Yeah.
The dual core DSP and hardware DSP with hardware image processing macros with the central processor. At first, it was their own 32-bit processor, and when I left, they popped in the ARM chip. And before that, you know, microchip picks, DS picks, and Atmels. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, you're way more advanced than I am right now.
Once you learn the basics, it's all the same, really, because there isn't one right way to do anything in embedded systems, really, because it's just basically because in the end you just have to end up reading documentation over documentation about like through the roof, right? And then once you know how the chips sets work and all that stuff, it's easy to program for it. The hard part is the RTOS. That's the hard part.
So how long did you live in Japan for?
Just over 3 years. I had to come back because of the Fukushima nuclear incident.
Say Decals.
Decals?
Say decal.
Decals?
How do you guys pronounce decals?
Decals? Decals?
Yes, decals.
Solves.
Derek, did you learn any Japanese while you were there?
Oh, yeah.
Say chowda.
Well, I kind of had to. I was the only foreigner in my department.
Yamete and
Yeah, Yamete or Tasukete when the fucking earth was shaking. Holy shit, man. That was an interesting experience.
earthquakes up in Vancouver, right?
Huh?
You're part of the Ring of Fire, so.
Oh, no. The thing that's the misconception. You see, the major fault line actually juts out just outside of Vancouver Island.
So you get tsunamis then?
No, Vancouver Island blocks it. So we're kind of safe out here in Vancouver. Vancouver Island is absolutely fucked, and so is the Puget Sound. But Vancouver is relatively safe.
See, this is cool. We're educating people on geography, embedded systems, maybe a little bit of modeling.
Yeah, maybe more modeling.
Nah, nobody wants to hear about modeling. Come on.
It's true.
Oh, actually, by the way, I picked up a new hobby since I remember that question was asked. I like to torture my students in the Gunpla boot camp.
Sounds kinky.
Well, it is, but then it forces them to make mistakes. And the more mistakes they do, the more they learn. And it's proven quite successful.
Could you explain a little about the boot camp?
Yeah.
Boot camp, okay, so
Is there a cost involved?
yes, there is. Okay, you guys know about the dojo, right? The Vancouver dojo, Vampla dojo?
I've heard about it.
Okay, so basically the Vampla dojo is basically half my garage. It's a space I've set out. I have 2 large spray booths there to accommodate like 4 people spraying. I have about 3 air compressors, a bunch of, thinners and stuff like that. So what I do is I kind of get, donations and whatnot from various people. And I go out and buy, lacquer thinner, Varisols, and, Windex for cleaners and stuff like that. And people, whoever donated, they get to use this space, right, for painting and building. So it was running good for a couple of years, and then the quality of Vampla builders were kind of progressing slower than I wanted it to be. So I started this boot camp. So I say basically saying, look, you know, I'm going to put together a course. You pay for it, but that money goes to buying decals, buying primer, buying paints, and certain thinners so that they can actually practice with. So during the boot camp, I basically set them say, okay, here's the first semester. These are the kits. These are the kits you can only build. So I go through like the first semester, anyways. I go through color separation, sanding, seam line removal, painting, priming, cleaning up. Cleaning up your nubs, washing the pieces, and then practicing, you know, how to paint. And basically, they kind of choose. I buy different kinds of paints. I buy the Tamiyas, the Vallejo Airs, Umbrals, Model Masters, and Mr. Color. So they get to experiment with all of them, and they basically paint onto basically scrap pieces of plastic that we have in our Vanpla graveyard. And from there, they choose which paint they're most comfortable with, and then that's basically the paint that they go and buy. And oddly enough, the last batch, nobody chose Tamiya's to paint with.
That's not really a surprise.
It's learning paint, though.
Yeah.
It's good to learn with. You become a good painter if you start off with Tamiya.
That's true. They all did, but then after they went through this, they said, okay, forget buying Tamiya's, and then, you know, there was a lot of, there was a huge giveaways for Tamiya's. But I have to admit, though, Tamiya is still, in my opinion, the most versatile paint out of all of them.
I don't know, man. I've had bad experience with Tamiya paint. That's why most of my Tamiya painted models were shotgunned in the desert of Arizona because, yeah.
Whole box away to a friend.
Okay, they're finicky, I'll give you that. They are finicky.
It's not so much finicky, it's just you need to be a good painter to be able to work with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Yeah.
They also chip super easily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you are impatient, if you let it sit and dry for the month it requires to cure, it's fine. But you can sit dry for a month, and it's fine. I have some.
That's how I know you don't use it, Clem, because you don't. When you start painting a model, you don't take a freaking month.
Fair enough.
I thought he was being sarcastic.
My first couple of kits were painted with Tamiya, but once I tasted Mr. Color, I've been using it ever since. Never looked back.
You know what's great about Tamiya? It's easy to strip, so when you get better, you can just repaint it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what does Mr. Color taste like? I'm curious.
It's lemony.
Tastes like burning.
Fresh.
Tastes like hospital visit.
How are we doing on the... Is there anyone asking questions on the chat?
They're just discussing between themselves right now.
Something about
Hey,
8.
video. That sounds like Tetsujin. Is that George? Is George actually working on anything? George, you
He's
working
trying
on
to figure out how to use the Google Hangout thing.
what?
He's trying to figure out how to use the Google Hangout thing.
Someone send him the link?
No, I think he's actually having like equipment issues. Oh wait. Yeah, he has no camera or mic.
Well,
All he has is a cat. Those don't function as either of those.
who wants to hear from George anyways? George doesn't want to hear from George. It's fun because he can't rebuke us. We have to wait 30 seconds before he hears all this and then post a comment.
And then he'll post a comment, and I won't read it, so none of you will know what he said.
Hey, what's the delay between this and YouTube? You guys know this time?
About 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Also the same?
Well, I said it for no delay, but then it still has a delay. I'm curious about if I set it for 30 seconds or a minute, and how much longer a delay it puts in.
Hey,
we did one yesterday, and Tim clocked it, and it was like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey Jim.
Yeah.
So you wore Tim's shirt already, right?
Come again?
You already wore Tim's shirt, right?
Yeah, I have it on right now. it came in
I
today.
washed it. Mine showed up today too. One of them, and it's like there's a lot of starch in it. I had to wash it. I don't.
Yeah, it stinks like hell. It's a little bit stiff, but because it's brand new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to wash it, man.
I put it on. I said I might as well just sweat it out and just put it in the laundry tomorrow.
Chris, you gonna ever promote our shirt?
Ooh. Oh yeah. I thought about it and then I was like, no.
Clem, you never sent me the link to your shirt, so
Just put it on like a dog or something. Then at least we know at least someone's wearing it.
Well, I took it when we went to the IPMS show. I took it. I was like, do I wear this, or do I wear something comfortable?
It's comfortable. Jim, email me.
all right.
Oh.
I'll email you.
Yeah. I'll get that set up for you. Sorry about that, Jim.
Chris, I saw your post. You got 2 shirts, but you only showed one.
Yeah, no. For some reason, when he shipped it, or I should say, when the company shipped it, they shipped it in 2 bags. My other one should be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even he was like, it was weird because when it went through his account, it didn't give the discount he was giving us either.
Really?
Yeah, so he was like, hold on, I gotta fix it.
Because I tried the promo code and it worked for me.
Oh no, it worked, but for some reason on his end, it wasn't showing up.
Oh,
so
on
it was
his
a bit of a delay.
Ah. What was the other one that you bought? Because that one, I bought the one that you showed. I bought one of those.
Wait, which one was it? Yeah, I think I got the same one you got, but green, because I don't like red. I don't wear red.
Oh, the grunt.
Yeah, I don't wear red. I live in a neighborhood where there's actual bloods, so I don't wear red.
Sounds like we're talking with a bunch of chicks.
Yeah,
I think he's just mad that we're not talking about your shirt, Clem.
I just don't care. I give Tim shit because when I bought a shirt from him like 12 years ago. Never got it, so I still get it for it.
What is this? What's being painted right now? What is that?
Angel, what's being painted?
It's still the same painting that goes underneath the Nightingale thruster.
To support for that weird ass shoulder blade.
Yeah, I just came in, so I don't know. Like, what's everybody working on? Those of us who just joined.
I'm working on a bear guy.
Oh.
You're working on another bear guy? Is it the new one with the kid?
No, Terry, I'm joking.
Terry, what are you doing? All I see is blurry.
Yeah, my camera isn't built to. I'm just hand painting something, but my camera isn't built to. Doesn't have the quality to show it, so I'll just turn it off, or I'll just put it on Duke Cam or something.
Is that Warhammer you're painting, or what?
No, I sold all those. It's a board game I play.
Ooh.
Terry, I'll bring my camera that I have at work home, and you can use that next time.
We'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'm just using an Xbox camera. It can't focus, so like this miniature's maybe the size of 35 millimeter. 35. Yeah, I think that's the scale. But let me see. I'll put it on the thing. It's way too blurry. So.
Chris, show us the paper you're working on.
What?
Well, Chris shows the paper that he's working on.
I'll show you when I publish it.
Oh ho!
Is it a professional publication, or is it actually for a class?
Well, it's for a class, but my teacher wants us to actually present it at a conference.
Oh, cool. What conference?
I don't know yet. He wanted me to go to the Dominican Republic to present, and I was like, no.
Why not?
Vacation, dude.
It's got some good diving there.
No, it's not that. I feel like it's to like the educational system. I feel like I'd be taking a step back.
What?
Plus, it's not. The other reason is I have a partner and she doesn't want to go, which I don't care. But we have another. So he wants us to use this other girl who is going to go and put her name on our paper, and we're like, yeah, no, that's not happening. She's not getting credit for all our work. It's weird. Sorry.
Interesting. Oh, hey, Clem. I got a question for you. Clem?
I think he's away.
I think his feed is frozen.
Is he?
Yeah. Well, I'll put it out to those Gundam guys there. I'd like to know what level is the beginner and then what level is the advanced for the SCGMC categories.
Good question. It depends on experience. Usually, if you've only been building for a year, but and you still have nubs or still seam lines, it's not that great. That's probably a beginner level. But if you're starting to glue the kit together, you're starting to airbrush, or you're starting to do the seam lines, you'll be advanced, intermediate to advanced. Majority of the people are going to be intermediate advanced.
Mm-hmm.
And usually have a guy, one of the modelers at the registration desk that will look at your kit. If you don't know which level to enter, he will give you a suggestion. Because once you put it on the table, some of the judges will take a look and say, okay, this doesn't belong here. It needs to be moved into a higher level, or this should be moved to lower level, and we'll make that decision, there. So hopefully that answers the question.
Okay, that's good. Because I wasn't too sure from the description there. I'm trying very hard to convince the guys to go down there for this year's SCGMC.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be an awesome road trip too for us.
Definitely. I mean, we have some East Coasters that come out every year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're gonna, Chris will come out, and some of the other East Coasters will come out. I think they're talking about it. So we have a bigger venue. I mean, we have a huge venue this year. So it's definitely worthwhile to check it out. And you get a chat with a bunch of us. Okay, maybe not that so much.
No, ignore Clem. Some of us are actually, nice people.
Hey, Dick.
You know me how long? You know I'm gonna bust your ribs. Did anyone else crash for a second there? Both of my windows there crashed out.
Yeah,
I
I
think
got
I
disconnected.
for a little bit too.
Okay, so it's probably on Google's end then, because YouTube took a crap at the same second.
Cool, we're killing things.
Yeah, YouTube can't handle 7 people. Way to go, YouTube.
It's supposed to handle 10.
Probably because it dropped, so people are like, meh.
Yeah, I noticed everyone went quiet.
There's 8 of us now, right?
Yeah, there's 8 of us in the chat itself. I thought I might have screwed it up because I turned my camera off. I'm like, forget it, it's a piece of crap camera, and then all of a sudden, lock.
How's the moderation going? Good?
It's all good. You guys are each working on something individually. When Angel starts painting, I switch to him. When Jim changes on something he's doing, I switch over.
I mean, hopefully we'll get some feedback from the folks watching this, and if this is enjoyable or worthwhile, we could set this up as, just kind of like a 2-hour episode every other week or so.
Well, you got 7 people now.
Well, now we dropped out to 6. Well, then again, I didn't really advertise this too much. I just posted this on our on our Facebook page. I asked Angel if we wanted to post this up on Reddit, but then, we might end up with more than.
Yeah, don't go to Reddit.
What's up with Reddit?
Reddit sucks, man.
Reddit is like, just don't go there. Just don't go there.
It's a huge audience, and with everything, there's a good and a bad. So.
Yep. I've poked my head in the Reddit Gunpla subreddit, but I've never really participated or anything.
It's not too bad. It's a huge audience there. I mean, there's pretty decent potential there.
Hey, Lee joined.
I think the difficulty with Reddit, though, is how difficult it is to remain prominent on the first page. If you post something, like, it might get downvoted like pretty fast, and it's not seen at all by most people. Like, I don't know how many people even browse past the first page.
I noticed people do browse past the first page because every so often, because I have statistics on my webpage, and there's decent amount of people that hit my webpage from the second pages.
But at the same time, like when you posted your grimoire, somebody else posted like a metallic one, and that has like 100 hits, and then yours has like 20, and it doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does, because not many people care for me.
On Reddit, it doesn't matter though, man.
It's when you put out something of quality.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I'm posting it up there just to at least start marketing myself a little bit better. I realize that I don't market myself as well because I'm a bit apathetic to a lot of things. But I'm trying to get better at that, damn it.
Yeah, I can confirm Google is being wonky.
Being wonky?
Google. The wife's trying to use stuff, and it's like, nope.
Cool, we're crashing Google.
This like urine stuff is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I love it.
It allows you to work so much more faster.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it like a bitch to get in America though? Still.
I got mine through eBay. Yeah, I had to wait like a month. I get shit from China. Yeah, but you can't. I've checked my local hobby stores and none of them carry that. And it's great to sand it too. It sands so easily.
Clem, are you still playing the Gundam game on PS3?
Yep.
Are you just playing against like the same 10 people? I can't imagine there's that many people still playing.
There's actually people playing. The game is addicting. Did everyone drop out again? Hey, we added a new person.
No, I'm still here.
What's up, Lee?
If it craps out again like that bad, I'll text you really quick.
Hey, Squee, are you still there?
Yeah, I just mute my mic because I'm using my mic for my phone and my computer because I can't find my normal one. So I just mute it.
I want to show you something.
I don't want to be a heavy breather like some people.
I want to show you something.
Hey, some of us are fat and we can't help it.
Okay.
Hey, moderator, please switch to me. I want to show Chris something.
I could just click on you myself.
You're golden.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're in the call, you can choose whoever you want to see. He controls what the YouTube sees.
You recognize this?
One second. I'm other tabs. I'm looking at the ball. Yeah. You gonna pull out a sharp ball? Hey, I remember that.
You stole this to me, buddy.
Did I really? I honestly don't remember. I remember selling it. I don't remember to who.
It was to me. Like years later, I guess I put two to two together and realized, oh, it was you who sold it to me. Through Gundam Eclipse.
Mm.
It's there on my whip pile.
The ball is a friend maker, I think, because that's how I first met Clem, who actually made me like try to improve my work.
So you're saying he showed you a ball and you're like, I'm on.
Yeah.
No, I touched his balls.
Yeah.
Wait, fuck.
I gotta admit though, that kit, that's a great kit. When I started building that kit, I was like, this shit's getting done, and I actually did build that kit to completion.
I sold mine for like $250.
Jesus.
It's probably because somebody handed it to you, Clem, and you're like, meh.
Can't help it if people are dumb.
I don't know how you guys do it. I can't, like, after putting all my work into a kit, I can't sell it.
See, the thing is for me is the process. I enjoy the hell out of the process, and I run out of space, and I'm not gonna. I have pictures of everything, so.
I think it's the space issue with you, Clem. It's like, I need more shelf space. I don't really care about it. All right.
Well, it's about the process for me, so I
It's
care
a journey.
about the process than anything else.
The process. Some of those resin kits in your shelf have been sitting there for like 4 years now. I'm like, come on, Clem.
It's also about motivation to build some of those kits.
You were pretty motivated to build that one kit with the little man on the boat for about 5 minutes, and then she's just left there neglected now.
Hey, that
Were
little
you
man
still-
on the boat is very nicely sculpted.
Yeah, we went over that, and you pinned her, and
I bet he
she
did.
sits there next to Haomaru for the last 3-4 years now. When did Code Geass end? Like 4 years ago? Yeah, so around then.
It was a Code Geass kit. Yeah, it is a Code Geass kit. It's a simple kit, and she's naked, and it should be pretty easy to paint.
Didn't she? No, she had clothes, because I remember you said they sculpted the man on the boat to the underwear, too.
Well,
So it
she
would
had
fit.
under- That's about it. Does she have a bikini? No, she's naked.
She had stockings, though, I think.
I don't think she had stockings. I think she was barefoot. Great, now you're going to get me to get this kit out.
You can't put it on YouTube. Terms of service. Put your thumb over the bottom part and your hand over the top.
Don't worry, Clem. I won't tell you if you don't.
YouTuber on it. He'll get a terms of services. He'll get copyrighted from I don't know, Women's Council or something.
I promise I won't flag the video.
Oh, I have it covered.
Just put blue masking tape over the questionable bits if you're gonna show it to the camera.
I don't think it matters too much, It's
Well-
going down after a while.
YouTube does have the option of making this age appropriate or age.
Nope.
They
No, but
could
I mean,
adult on them.
There's 7 people here, and it's gonna be on screen for like 2 seconds.
Then again, I might actually post this publicly after we're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe keep her off the screen, then I'll switch it away.
No, you're good. You can see the top of her head.
There you go. I can see your edits
Yeah.
pretty well.
She has bandages.
Yeah, I thought. Oh yeah, I remember now. That was when she was she got amnesia or something in the show. I don't think she was naked per se.
This is a freaking massive kit. You know what? Maybe I might work on this. This will be quick and easy.
Please do, and then I'll take it.
See, now you're distracting me from working on this my 7-year-old kit.
All right, I'll leave it alone. I don't know how I'm gonna sell Hamaru to you though. He's been in there for all the years I've known you. So what, like 7 years now?
Good. Yeah, I've had that kit.
It's a nice looking kit. That's why I'm like, but you mostly focus on females lately. So.
I built it. I've built a guy kit. My first figure kit was a guy kit. Hi, wife.
Hi, Yuki.
It's only 9:18. I got another like 12.
10 minutes.
But this is going well, I think.
I can honestly say though, I don't think you have a guy kit in your display case right now. Like that's finished. There isn't one in there.
Tony, So Tony just arrived.
Did you do anything to that Levy kit you were working on, or you just cleaned it and let it sit there?
It's sitting there. Eventually, it's on. It's part of the long list.
I'm pretty sure you'll get the minute you finish that, somebody will buy it for you. From you. That thing is so big now.
Which makes me think maybe I should put that first. But I'm really into this Macross kit. Oddly enough.
After 7 years?
Well, I have the Durlock thing, so this is actually kind of cool. It's a Frankenstein of a kit now.
I'm gonna be honest, I barely understand what you're talking about. I haven't watched Macross in like 6 years.
Do I call it Robocop? George is screaming at his computer now.
I need to thank you guys for motivating me to get out of this builder's block that I've been having for the past week or so.
Only this past week?
More than usual.
That's usually how it goes. I actually hate building kits, but if I'm around the guys, I'm like, alright, I'll build something. That's why these will probably be good for me since I finished that stupid kit by the show that I really want to finish.
I usually enjoy the building. It's just that I ran into an issue with this kit that I had a little bit of a hard time trying to just sitting around thinking, how am I going to solve the problem, right? It was a fitting issue with this kit, so.
I know those issues. That's what made me quit building the first time. I was working on a Master Gundam, you know, the G Gundam one. He had all the bolts in his legs and whatnot, but they would make it so the armor doesn't go on right. It would actually warp the armor a bit. I cut it down and sanded it down, it just wouldn't work. I hate that kit no end. It made me stop building for about a year.
Wow.
I think I still have the kit though, strange enough. I haven't had a chance to shoot it with a gun or melt it or anything. I think I might actually go back and build it one day and be like, man.
You know how pissed off you were that I posted up that the high guard shot?
Oh my god, I heard that people were like, you could have given it to me. It's like, those people saying that, we weren't even there. Like, they weren't even there to advise us of that, so sorry, it got shot.
Those G Gundam kits are full of screws, right? I know the God Gundam has screws on the legs, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's because they started that's when they first tried to do the whole flexibility thing with the master grades, and it's just so annoying.
Yeah, I bought one of those kits. I never finished it. I bought it for the frame. I was interested in the frame.
I like those kits. I don't have them anymore, but I liked them at the time.
Who's that? Chris?
What?
That was you that said about those kits?
Yeah, I mean, I snapped them. You know, this is like years ago, and then I gave them away.
That's all I got, is snapping it.
Yeah.
That's as far as I got.
Yeah, I think they're more for like just to play with, honestly.
No, that's not a problem.
Well, they bend so much that I'm sure you'd just be scratching paint off as you pose them, so
Oh
I
yeah.
can see that.
But it can't hold its weapons. It has bad hands.
That's what Google's for.
I don't think most Gundams with weapons almost as long as they are tall can actually hold them.
No, it was just a comment I read today.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Gundam Double X that's coming out, if it has the guns I remember it having, I'm gonna have to lean that thing backwards or mount the gun itself just to have it stay stationary.
What is going
It's
on?
motivation for people to build. And
This is actually very good motivation. I agree. I'm working on my high gog that's been sitting around for 5 years.
you know, I'm waiting for the Master Grade High Guard to come out because I know it's going to come out. And for you people that hate aquatic suits, fuck you.
I'm sorry, those suits are the best.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm excited for it because knowing Bandai, they probably designed the high gog back in like what 2005, and when they actually pop it out, it's not going to have all the fancy mechanics that we are used to now with the new master grades.
I could care less about any of those fancy mechanics. Just give me a model. I'll add the mechanics.
Yeah, Clem will put a friggin' GPS on the damn thing if he could.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna put like a bunch of LEDs on it. I'm like, doesn't the thing only have the eye? He's gonna find other places to put them.
Yeah.
No, I won't. That's Angel now.
That's probably your fault. That's why.
No, it's not. Can't blame me for that. Someone focus on Angel. He has something posted up on his. There we go.
Yeah, I saw him. I don't know if he's doing that to make me angry, but that's not Master Gundam, so I don't care. I know he has a Master Gundam, but hopefully for my sake he's not gonna bring it out, so I drive over to his house and smash it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Tim is trying to join.
Yep. I sent them the link.
Tim's trying to join?
Tim?
Tim?
Tim.
Xavier, how do you screw that up? You had audio before.
Well, Lee's having the same problem. He's like he can't hear the chat once he tries to log in.
Huh.
It might just be related to Google being wonky right now, because I know there's problems if you try to use it right now.
What kind of connection you got there, Clem?
I have a very high-speed cable.
Oh, okay.
I have at least 300 megabits.
What the? How did you get that deal? Like, don't we have the same provider? I think the highest they offer me was 150.
I have 3. Well, I pay more for it.
Oh, so it just wasn't in the plans. I gotta, grease the palm or whatever they say to get them to sell it to me.
No, just ask for it. They'll sell you anything.
I don't really need it right now.
No.
I don't know, Carrot. I just assume being a noob just comes natural to us.
I'll bring it up right now. Do speed on that here.
Yeah.
Oh, down. Oh, that's probably why we broke Google. Oh, there we go.
Why?
No, trying to bring up something in. This will probably lag me.
I don't think it's related to us or these two videos. It seems to be all of Google in general.
Did Tim get on?
Don't think so. Dude, it's like 12:30 where he is.
I have 10 up and or 11 up and 107 down, and I'm doing a video chat right now.
Oh.
So it's taking some bandwidth.
Yeah.
There are
Sorry, Yuki.
3 of us in this chat who are at 12:30 already. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Last time we started this chat around this time.
Yeah, I don't go to bed till like 3 in the morning anyway.
Must be nice to be a college student.
even when I'm not in school, I don't go to bed then.
Well, I go to bed pretty. So, Chris, you're working on like a postgraduate or this is
Undergrad.
This is undergrad?
Yeah, this is my last year, thank God.
Cool.
Sick of it. I
Wanna
hate
move out to
school.
California?
Huh?
Would you move out to California?
Why? Honestly, I would, but I'm dealing with some family stuff right now. I don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like, there's more job opportunities out there, so.
Well, talking about technology, it seems like
Yeah.
technology that's the reason why I asked.
No, I know. I'm saying. Also, question: is my mic okay? I never even checked.
Sounds fine.
Okay.
Who's asking?
Is it like picking up like outside sounds as well, or?
No, just your voice.
Okay, cool. You don't hear my hand moving. Cool.
Oh shoot! I finally got back into work. Oh god, what the hell happened?
1,
Yeah,
2,
I know what
3,
you
4, 5, 6, 7.
What, Xavier? Are you destroying the office?
Who's this?
No, like I couldn't get back onto the
well,
Hangout thing.
because I had to change the dimensions. So this was right about 47 millimeters by 46 millimeters. So this is slightly smaller. You like this one?
Yeah, I got some.
You want to just take this one?
Okay. I'm just,
Are you good? You're good with that, though, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
So you know how to.
I have to return it.
Oh, you want me to reprint?
No, I'm gonna have to get a professional print.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can you send me the file with the size? I mean, can you just take a picture of this dimension?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thank
How much
you.
it cost for this one?
20.
10? Okay. I have cash right now. For your PayPal, is that okay? You have PayPal?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, what's your PayPal now?
You haven't been right at. Yeah, just my email.
Oh,
What's the PIN number?
I'll PayPal when I get home.
Yeah, no worries, no rush.
What's the 3 numbers on your credit card at the end?
No. What's his like password to his PayPal?
I'm a douche.com.
That would make sense.
Thought it would be biggestdouche.com, but alright.
Laters. Plenty of Christmas this month.
What happened? You had to do work for Xavier? Xavier, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Xavier.
Actually, want to go with this or do we put this down? Up to you guys.
Was he talking to the chat or to himself?
I'm talking to the chat, you jackasses.
You got like 5 people behind you, man. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, what did he say?
Yeah, exactly.
No, he had 2
Holy
people
Chris.
behind him.
Tim just joined.
What's up, assholes?
All right.
Oh,
This is very
Tim.
nice.
Hey, Chris. Or
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Tim.
it. Tim's banned. We're now
Tim.
banned from YouTube. Thanks, Tim.
Tim's gonna be muted.
Tim, where's my fucking hat, Tim?
I don't know. Check FedEx.
I like that they put a nice little Child of Mecca symbol on the package. That was a nice little touch.
Yeah, they do that for everything. I thought
Yeah,
that
you
was
just said
kinda
that.
classy.
I just said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Tim, everyone's working on something.
Like he's got this pro setup.
I'll be honest with you. I was working on something, and I tried to hook this up on my iPad in the studio, but for some reason it just wouldn't work. That's why it took me so long getting on. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'm coming out and getting on the computer and doing it."
Hey,
It's
Tim,
funny you say that.
Same thing. It didn't work either. But I know people have been able to get on Google Hangouts from their phones and shit. Why doesn't it work on an iPad? Maybe we're using the app that's not the right app. I don't know.
Wait, you guys, I'm on the iPad right now.
Yeah, I don't think you can like copy in a link or anything. I think you got to get it sent to your Gmail or something. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't want to mess around with it though.
Like, I couldn't get it to work on my laptop like 12 minutes ago. I was like, okay, let me try my iPad. It worked on my iPad.
Weird. I clicked on Clean's link and it's something like this meeting is supported at your device or some shit like that.
Delete, cut that shit out.
I'm gonna boot his ass if he keeps messing around with stuff.
What's he doing?
They're like taking pictures and shit.
Doing random stuff. He's generally disruptive, which is fine.
At least there's no penises tonight.
Don't start with that.
Yeah.
Lee, are you gonna compete again this year?
Does Lee have his mic set up? Is he good?
He's a business major. He doesn't know how to work anything.
That's true.
People still study.
Dude, he runs a department. He's pretty well off. He's a hoarder.
He's stupid.
I barely passed physics. God, I hate it. Left hand, right hand, whatever the hell.
I barely passed fucking programming.
Well, I failed my first programming class.
I hate Java.
Java's not bad.
I hate it so much.
You don't like object-oriented programming?
I can't. I don't like it. I'd rather use the C language.
There's nobody here.
No one should ask Xavier anything.
I despise Java because it's so freaking slow with everything I use in Java at work.
How's that degree you spent a lot of money and time working out for you, Xavier? God damn it.
Mr. Nurse.
Hey Clem, did that resin ever cure?
Yeah, secure. Look. Really solid. Hey, you, Bobby? It's old resin, so it took a little bit longer to cure.
Okay, here come the excuses.
Hey, cured. That's all you need.
We're sitting about at 2-hour mark now, so do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked. It's 9:30. Do we want to keep going with this? Let's take a vote from our like 12 viewers.
Is anybody here a mechanical engineering major or engineer?
Sorry, architecture.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm both.
no, sorry. But I know a shit ton of mechanical engineers.
There are no jobs in New York and it fucking sucks.
Oh shit, it means you gotta move, man.
That means I need to find a job that pays. And then find a place. And hope they don't fire me.
Oh yeah, Jim, that reminds me about that build-off that we're having.
Yeah, how's that deck site going along?
It's not fit together. It's in the queue.
Really? You got that far?
Yeah, I got that far because right now I'm painting Jeff's. I just finally got it primed and started to paint Jeff's kit. And then yours is pretty much next after that. I'm having a tough time trying to figure out what I can do to that kit for the pose that you want to make it more exuberant, if you will.
Because yesterday I was looking through some pictures and I kind of have an idea for a color scheme for your sign. So
Yeah, for that one, take your time.
Yeah, same here. No rush.
Hey Jim, that's a pretty damn cool T-shirt you got on there, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, this one?
As no one we present his T-shirt, and he gets a quick plug. I better get residuals for this.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I need to put like some masking tape over that shit.
Just scratch it.
Using dollars to help pay for our contest in November.
Just get a red Sharpie and just
That's
color it in.
Yeah, right.
Hey man, I gotta afford tickets somehow.
Are there like cash prizes or it's just a medal?
Just a medal. We can't afford cash. Well, you want to go with cash prizes? I mean,
Cash prizes? Come on.
What, like $5-10?
No, like a quarter and another quarter. It says, "Hey, good luck."
Yeah.
There's 75 cents for you to call someone who cares.
$3.50.
Horrible.
I think people like the medals. I mean, speaking of the medals,
I still say we should make the "Hey, at least you tried" trophy.
that's just mean and uncalled for.
You just end up giving it to me anyways.
So that's your plan on getting a medal?
You guys take bribes?
So, since this is our 5th year, we ran out of medals. So these are our new medals. So our first place is this one. You see that it's actually black as opposed to the metallic black, which was a little bit more difficult to see. This is our second place, which is a silver. You see that's pretty damn shiny. And this is our, third place, which is a bronze, or technically a gold, I think. So there you have it. These are our new medals.
Hey,
Okay,
do
that
you have a-
sounds. Next time I go there, I'm aiming for 2nd or 3rd place.
Do you have a shot glass on the table by any chance?
Shot glass. What do you need a shot glass for?
Just put it on the medal.
As a coaster?
Perfect.
Who's that?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that was like,
Hey, it's we can talk about it.
Hey, but these are damn nice medals, right?
I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just saying, you put them on your coffee table.
That's why I want one. I'm gonna use it as a slammer in Pogs games.
Oh shit.
Pogs.
Well, the idea behind it was the challenge coin. The ex-military, you go in there and you pull out your high-level ranking medal and drop it on the bar, and whoever has the lowest ranking medal has to buy the drinks.
It's a challenge coin.
Yes.
Is it a dry contest?
No. It's actually a requirement to get pissed drunk before you show up.
That doesn't sound too good.
I'm kidding.
I'm just curious.
But if you're nervous, 2 shots.
And if you're Andrew, half a shot.
No, don't give him any shots. I'm done. I'm done with that.
Andrew's fun drunk.
No, that's awful, man. I'd rather have to take someone to the emergency room because they drank too much than hear him cry about drinking half a shot and thinking he's gonna die.
But that's
Who's
all.
that?
Huh?
Was that a personal experience, Terry?
Xavier. Well, okay. Then again, there's Xavier that gets one shot into him, and he becomes super loud. Xavier.
Hey man, I got low
I think
body
Xavier's
weight.
okay though.
What did you say, Xavier?
No, I was saying I have low body weight.
I thought Xavier's pretty good. It's his coworkers who can't hold their liquor.
Oh, did Bobby tell you about that guy?
Yeah.
Which coworker?
Oh, it was like at New York. I think it was like 2 years ago. Like the guy got like he drank so much the previous night, and then he was like totally out of it the following morning. It's like barfing all over the shitting room.
Nice.
Chris gets angry when he's drunk.
I do. Well, I get angry when a shitty model beats me.
Because you suck.
Yeah.
You know what? It happens all the freaking time,
I know.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't try that hard. That's why I win.
It doesn't help that Rob shows up and he's like, "Hey, let's go drinking," and then starts buying shot after shot after shot after shot.
That was fun.
No, it wasn't, because then we had to go back the next day.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that typical of like IPMS shows? That like the biggest, most extravagant build, like Gunpla or whatever build wins, even though it's not the best build.
You mean like a pure for great unicorn?
No.
I'm just in general.
So we went to a show, and I think he got best of show, or either best sci-fi, or best of show, or something. And it was just a painted Hasbro, the giant Hasbro Millennium Falcon that was just painted and weathered.
Yeah.
All these seams all over it. It had the, because it was a toy. So this guy won Best of Show because he had that giant Hasbro and weathered it.
Wow.
It pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not really talking specifically about the PG unicorn. It's just I've seen it in shows in the past.
Well, I can tell you that one Kid Angel built is a lot larger than that PG unicorn, and it usually gets ignored at IPMS. So it's not the scale; it's just random when it comes to those shows.
Well, it's more that it has that amazing, custom-built lighting.
Even that, but you know what? It's not a tank, so they don't care.
Yeah.
Mike. There's one year that Mike Suzabi was the second in place for Best of Show.
Well, didn't Matt win with his 1/60th? He took Best of Show down in Texas.
He won Best of Show once.
Yeah.
And I've taken a Best of Show at an IPNS show with the Haruhi figure kit. That pissed off a ton of people. I'm actually being kind of productive tonight here. This is surprising.
Hey, Carrots, why is your image a picture of your browser with a knife on it?
That's his new hobby. And I'm not joking.
No, but why is it like a print screen image and not just the knife itself.
I think it's because him and Lee are using the capture feature. See, does mine do it? This chat is actually counterproductive. I stopped typing.
It's very productive for me.
I really wish I could work on a kit. I've been staring at my stuff for days now.
I don't.
Wait, blow off your paper. When's your paper due?
I got to give him an update tomorrow by 2 p.m. and I got to do other stuff too for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be up all night.
That's the best way to get shit done.
Yeah, I work better with the timeline, with like on a deadline towards the end. Otherwise, I just procrastinate.
Yeah, me and deadlines don't mix. Right, Clem?
Well, sometimes you do.
Not
Tim,
me.
work on the hummingbird so you can bring it to New York.
Dude, I was working on it, like I said, but I can't get this thing going on the iPad.
Why do you need it going on the iPad? Why can't you work on it right now?
He's got a point.
Because my computer is out in the other room.
Oh.
The hummingbird is in studio where I don't have a computer.
So you could bring it to your computer room.
Clem, he's not like you that has that fancy pants overhead camera thingy on your workbench.
True.
You realize I have for this, I actually have like a 50-foot the hell is it called? A Cat 5 cable going from here to my computer room, so I could get a steady landline or LAN connection versus a wireless connection. For you guys, this is what I do.
You make sacrifices, don't you?
Exactly. I have to bring out a laptop. Don't you have a laptop, Tim?
I do, but it's shitty.
It just needs to operate a camera and hit a browser.
I don't even know if it can do that right now.
It's alright, we understand. You need to make excuses. I understand.
Hello, pot and meat kettle. Good job there, buddy.
Hey, I'm working on it, kid. What are you talking about?
All right. Go cast some more resin.
This is supposed to get the creative juices flowing and getting people into, motivated to build. You sit here and chat with a bunch of, faces all across the United States, and some people are building. You think, hey, maybe I could build and chat at the same time, as opposed to just sitting there looking at Reddit.
I'm so motivated. I'm sending in job applications and waiting to get rejected. So motivated.
Dude, I think you gotta move from New York, man.
So motivated. Problem is, there are a lot of unpaid internships, and they want me to move, and I don't have the money to fucking waste for unpaid.
Holy shit, Tim, you're 2 likes away from 3,000 likes on your Child of Mecha page.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to go unlike myself first.
Hey, do you get any ad revenue money through your Facebook page, Tim, or anybody?
No.
I get ad revenue for my webpage.
I've not heard of Facebook having revenue for the pages
No.
for the content creator.
You could pay Facebook to...
Yeah,
but
I've never heard of Facebook paying, though.
Yeah, my laptop camera sucks.
We don't want to see your face anyway.
It's true.
Oh, he just wants to see his face.
Wow, that was got really quiet.
Lee, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Not you. Lee.
Oh.
He says he couldn't hear. He didn't have any sound. Now he does.
Who's
I understand you're Asian. But your name isn't Lee.
It's free.
Wow.
I know plenty of Lees that are like white.
I know plenty of Lees are black.
Name one.
Robert E.
General.
Or Elie's white.
There you go.
I thought you were gonna say ones you actually like know.
Well, I knew. Well, it's pronounced Lee, but it's actually written out as in Lei, Leigh. I have to make fun of him because he has a girl's name.
Lee, Spike Lee is a black dude.
My middle name is Lee. Does that count?
No.
Well, that's because you're from the South and run the Confederate.
Whoa. Time out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold up.
A little disrespectful, sir.
That's where I draw the line.
Racist.
There's nothing wrong with the South. I mean, Jim lives in the South.
Yeah, but I'm not from here. Well,
Yeah.
Maryland's not the South, man.
It's the complete opposite.
Parts of Maryland are the South.
Nah, man. Maryland is the Mid-Atlantic.
Oh, I'm talking about, Confederate South.
What?
I'm talking about the Confederate States South.
We were never part of the Confederacy.
They weren't?
Nah, we were Union.
Yeah, that's right. The border was there. Virginia was the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
You got to remember, D.C. was already established as the nation's capital at the time.
Fuck, these guys are old. Oh, my mic is on. Oops.
History, goddammit. See, now we're broadening everyone. We had geography earlier.
No, teaching.
I don't know, on some of these maps I'm seeing, it says Maryland's like the South Atlantic.
I like that. Xavier had to go look it up.
What the hell map are you looking at, X?
EIA.gov.
What?
Well, apparently Tim's wrong. He is part of the South.
Bitch, please.
It's the U.S. Energy Information Administration.
Look, just the way to confirm is go look at the Civil War. Who was on what side? That's how you determine where you were.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about current day.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't know what the U.S. Energy Information Administration has to say, but we all consider ourselves Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, it says Delaware is part of the South, too.
Yeah.
Their website says
Yeah,
.gov.
that's full of crap.
You know everything.
I mean, Delaware is basically Maryland Jr.
Ah, there goes my head. Son of a bitch.
I feel like Delaware and Connecticut, you don't hear shit about anything happening there.
Because nothing ever does happen there.
Connecticut has 2 casinos.
Oh shit!
That's where all the
Delaware
Asian
has no sales tax.
I found it. Hey, Clem, are you in the chat for? Can you see that?
Give me a second.
Oh, it's there for anybody else who's interested.
Hey, wait, the U.S. Census Bureau says Maryland is part of the South, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Almost shrinking from their moderating abilities.
You're the only one doing anything, so I have you on.
Well, you don't want to bore people with just looking at my desk.
Well, mostly Angel's not even at his desk. Xavier's just his icon.
Yo, where's Angel?
Oh, there's Angel's hand, so he's watching Bar Rescue. Probably, is it on?
No.
Angel, you still there?
I'm here.
Move your hand.
I saw his hand into the camera.
Didn't you see he's almost done painting that lobster tail from the Nightingale?
Oh, there's
I'm
Angel.
watching your streaming.
That's not annoying. So we're doing it, right?
Yes, yeah.
People love this sandwich because it is New Orleans. You've got your shrimp and your alligator sausage from the bayou. Getting spicy and cheesy.
Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with Greek lemon chicken and potatoes. That's right, I've never catered anyone's big fat fruit wedding, but if I did, I'd probably serve this. Not only is it easy to make and incredibly delicious, chicken and potatoes are pretty cheap, so not only would everybody love it, it would be great.
What is that?
But happily I do
What up,
not
this
cater.
Shepherd Pie
Instead, I
video?
do whatever this is.
I want to listen to it again.
Was that someone's TV?
No, it's Chef John from foodwishes.com. Hey,
Somebody's watching Chef John.
dude, Chef John is awesome. Don't knock Chef John.
I will cut you.
He is actually. Subscribe to the guy.
He teaches me how to make white people food.
Angel, what kid is that?
I believe it originated with
pasta
the
queen.
immigrants to the city. It's stuck. It's still here. Some people do
TV
say
is that? It is so loud and annoying.
beignets and the French
One
Quarter.
of potato.
Gundam sucks.
It's true.
I went and did quick research. Maryland wasn't a part of the Confederacy, so you're still safe.
Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate that, brother.
I'm glad we saw that mystery.
That was bugging me.
But the Energy Association doesn't agree.
No, the Census Bureau says it's part of the South currently, not back then.
Yeah, well, they're full of crap. I'm going off of the Civil War.
Civil War never happened. It's a lie.
Everything below Missouri, Kentucky, Virginia, they're all questionable.
Anything below New York is questionable.
It's true.
We have the clean Gowanus River that some guy swam in.
Have more East Coast people on here right now than the West Coast people.
Yeah.
Because we don't sleep.
Because we're better.
Do we have anyone from the Middle America?
What, the flyover states?
Does anyone live in Kansas?
Pretty much.
I'd say that's probably a big fat no.
People in Middle America build Gundams.
They
Yeah,
do?
nobody cares.
Yeah, I know they do. I think. Or at least they just collect a lot of them.
I've seen some pictures of some people who collect.
One in the chat.
Where's Kevin Comer live, Clem?
Kansas.
Yeah, isn't he out there?
I don't know.
That may be one.
He's also black, so I think we get like double points.
Double points? Wow.
Well, we have it. We have
a unicorn.
a couple
One
of
of
yellow
those chats, huh?
I think we're still missing a Jew, unless one of you New Yorkers is a Jew.
Nope.
Oh, bitch. See?
Fucking cut you. Call me a Jew.
Wow.
I'll cut you with my purple knife.
Well, if he's a member of Vampla, does that count?
Is he on here right now?
He's a bit of a Jew. With his money.
Being Chinese is technically, just it's one of those, give me Jewish.
Why you gotta be racist?
No, it's not racism.
Jews are not a race, Carrots.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle choice.
I'm confused.
You don't choose to be Jewish. You're born one.
Oh, I see Lee's face. Wait, no, wait.
I wasn't born to the Jew life. The Jew life chose me.
Lee, where's your dog?
It was that annoying dog.
Can I kick it?
Kitchen.
Oh,
Oh, you're cooking him?
Hell,
Finally. Dinner.
screw you guys. Oh, how to use this phone, man?
Are you using your phone?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hold it by hand? Please don't.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work on the computer.
Shake it more.
Are you gonna compete this year, Lee?
Nope.
No.
A lot of people don't want to, Xavier, because of last year.
Last year.
Work.
What happened last year?
What happened last year?
Because Kevin showed up and everybody's like, fuck.
Who?
Oh.
The rep this year.
Rep?
I mean, he came from Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's part of the U.S.
I know. I'm just saying. People were like, man, bringing in ringers.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah. What's up?
Should I show them how much I whore?
How much you're a whore, or how much you hoard?
How much I hoard?
Hey, go ahead. I mean, these guys are pretty up there too, so I think Clem might give you a run for your money.
Really?
For what? Hoarding? Yes.
He is a hoarder.
Well, I'm definitely not a hoarder.
Denial.
Well, I mean, what you've accumulated over the years is probably equal to his.
Hey, I got 4 years in me.
Again, we go back to the discussion. I sell a lot of my kits.
I'm talking about unbuilt kits.
Oh, I sell a lot of those too.
What are you doing?
Actually, people will away as raffle prizes for our contest.
I see you're mixing up some of that stank-ass glue. What are you working on?
I'm gluing this resin together.
Is the one you made?
Always on. Hello, Nate. Hopefully he's still on. Maybe not.
That 5-man pocket stinks to shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we almost have 10 people on.
Oh, that's what an idiot.
Oh, wait, we do have 10 people on.
We do. Time to start punting people.
Alright, bye.
Gonna write his paper?
I thought he was kicking somebody.
Oh.
I don't actually care that much to kick someone.
It's not like there's anyone trying to get in right now, right?
I don't think so either.
It's a nice dusty keyboard you got there, Lee.
Yeah. No, that's not dust. That's ping, actually.
That's the same thing.
Okay.
Sorry. We're all.
Much better.
Why is it I click on Bobby's and it's some white dude?
I'm watching videos. Fuck you.
Knife Making Tuesdays, week 57.
I'm watching videos through your video.
It's Inception. Oh, metal shavings.
No picture loads on my phone. I can only hear.
Norseman blades and fixtures.
You don't understand. You're a nurse.
If you watch a
I use
video,
knives.
else's video, does that make it real?
Yes.
Mind blown.
Look at that water. Hey, Bobby, do you have one of these in your school?
We don't have fucking shit.
Damn.
Apparently, we haven't had machinists for 5 years, and apparently they finally found one, and his name is Oleg. So I think he's just an imaginary friend.
Imaginary friend is like.
You're dead, or he's like a Russian troll who lives under the bridge somewhere.
Ted Bear was a remarkable man. His survival show taught us more than how to survive, taught us how to live. Ted was truly larger than life, and he will forever be.
So how many people are watching Bobby's view now?
Are they?
And what? No, I'm asking. How many are watching his?
No one.
Too busy working on a kit.
Well, I know I am. I know Xavier is.
I'm not.
Oh, fuck you.
Moderator should put that as a YouTube link.
I haven't figured out the linking on the comments yet.
Can't.
That's what I thought. Which is a good thing.
Because people kept liking spam and viruses, and YouTube was like, no, stop it. This was a bad idea.
I'm surprised they don't have a way to pop out. You would think that you could pop out the chat off YouTube when you're doing this.
It's Google. You're stupid. I went to their office. It's just full of people who sold their startups.
Whenever I switch to the YouTube tab, it like starts to crash.
And don't switch to the YouTube tab.
But then you can't respond to people who actually are asking questions. Like, did anyone watch the Bandai Factory video they released?
Well, we're supposed to have a moderator check the YouTube comments and notify us when there's questions and whatnot.
I just asked a question. I just asked you a question and answer it.
Oh, no? Because I'm working on a model kit?
Okay, well there you go.
Bandai Factory video, is it the one that made the rounds like maybe a month ago or something like that?
It's the one where they had the sweatshop and they had the the Asians who don't get paid filing the metal.
The one in China? where they're suffering from benzene poisoning.
We all know is not Japan. I can put Japanese words on the wall too. Asians all look the same. They can't tell.
No, we don't.
Don't fucking
Kind of do.
fool yourself. Even I get confused. I couldn't
Oh
even
my
find
God.
my group members.
Oh my God, it's Jackie Chan.
Oh my god, it's Jet Ree.
Oh my god, it's Jackie Chan if he ate Jackie Chan.
I don't know. Jackie Chan is pretty big now, man.
And old. Chicken.
Chris,
Hmm.
why are you going to bring my toys?
Monday seems like a good day.
You're gonna wait till next week? Wow, good job.
Dude, I don't have time.
I don't have time for you to buy you a brush and get book for you and get your camera.
I didn't ask for the brush.
Well, I was buying in good faith as a good friend.
Thank you.
But you asked for the camera, though.
It was my camera.
You left it in my car.
Because, stuff.
Yeah.
I would have just sold it.
I wanted to, but then again,
You get like $20 for
I
it.
think you will feel bad.
Yeah.
I would just take yours. Probably go to better use anyway.
Nah, I could just be pretend like in my car.
It's true. Clem's gone. No.
No, I'm watching the video.
I think everybody's gone. So, Tim, I take it your favorite color is blue?
Oh man, how could you tell?
Oh, hey, by the way, Tim,
Yeah.
I was wondering if you're still looking for people to guest write articles on Child of Mecha?
Yeah, brother. Anytime you want to submit something, just send it to me.
Okay, because, well, I sent one a while ago, but I'm not too sure if you got it. It was one for an article for color separation.
I don't remember ever seeing it.
Okay, never mind then. I got lost in the mail.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, no way. No worries. I figure stuff like that happens quite often. So it'll be nice to, because right now the articles that I've got are mostly on the forums and they've all shutting down.
Yeah.
I'd like to see if I can get that article out there and have it preserved on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got to do some work on the site. I got to I was saying to a couple other people, I think Clem and them last night, I got to do some work on it, revamp the front end and do a lot of work on the back. There's just a lot of efficiencies that need to be done. But yes, dude, send it whenever you can, and
Okay.
I'll post it up and spam it everywhere.
Sure. Is there any particular format you prefer, or just anything?
As long as I can copy and paste it, man, that's all I care.
All right, sounds good. I'll get that to you in the next couple of weeks, I guess.
Cool.
Thanks, man. Oh, hang on. Oh.
Hey, now you're up there with Vamplo, right?
Yes, I am.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Nick McLean, he's up there with you guys, right?
Yes.
He wrote me like last year talking about he was thinking about putting like a magazine out. Do you know anything? What happened with that?
Actually, he's also my partner too.
Oh, okay.
we wrote the book together with two other friends.
Yeah.
Right now it's going strong. I think he's got enough articles and he's putting it together. We just got on a graphics designer to do that.
Okay.
There's other things I can say to shed light to the situation, but seeing how this is live, I don't think I should say that.
Yeah, don't worry about it then, dude. I just
yeah.
I didn't know if it was still, a thing or not, because I was talking to him a little bit through Facebook, and we just kind of lost track of each other, and I sent him a bunch of progress pics of the hummingbird and everything, and I just never heard anything else out of him.
Yeah, I can fill you in at another time if that's all right.
Cool, man. No, that's totally cool.
But to let you know what's happening on the Mono Eye press front, we are now finally getting our shit together, really, and we're going forward for the second book, the intermediate book. We're sample chapters due out hopefully by the first week of May, if not mid-May is when we'll get a sample chapter out. And I'd like you guys to all take a look at it, and if you guys have any feedback or whatnot, we'd love to hear it, so then we know where we can correct and how to make it a better balance kind of thing. Because now in the intermediate book, we're covering airbrushing and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to comment on the sample chapter when it comes out, guys.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And what was it? Got here. And I don't know if I asked you this, Clem, if you're still there.
He left.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, okay. Because I was wondering how because I sent the beginner's guide as a free gift, I guess you can say, to the SCGMC, and I was just wondering how it was received.
I was there actually. It was funny. I actually won a copy of those, D.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I actually have one of the donated copies. I thought it was pretty damn cool, man. For a beginner, I thought it was pretty slick. So
nice.
Yeah. I mean, it went over, I think, really well with the crowd. People wanted to take a look at them, the whole 9 yards, and get some more information. And I know Clem and the rest of the guys were, telling people more about it and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think it definitely got some good word of mouth.
Okay, that's good. As long as it was well received, I was just kind of worried that when it gets on there, because I don't know if there were any harsh criticisms, I guess you can say. But if there were any, I'd like to know if there were any harsh criticisms out there, so we can put it to good use for the second book.
No, honestly, I think it was pretty damn well received all around, to be honest with you.
Okay. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, man.
The guys would be very glad to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
I actually gave my copy. I got a copy for my friend who just started again, and he really loved it. And then I gave a copy to the owner of Gundam Planet, and then it disappeared from the store. So I don't know if they used it or just someone stole it. So somebody liked it.
Nice.
I really liked the history you guys added to it. That was my favorite part of the kids.
Nick, love to hear that, because Nick spent years. He went on all the Japanese sites.
Yeah.
And try to decipher them all to get that information. So hopefully, if things work out well, we should have a part 2 to that, because I think we ended off in the end of the boom, and I think the next one we're trying to see if we can cover this SD boom and what happens in Double Zeta. to present day.
I have a criticism, if you don't mind. I know you guys used Amazon. The
Yes.
ebooks on Amazon were horrible. Like, I bought it and I instantly returned it because if you don't use it on a Kindle, you couldn't zoom in.
Really? Okay, yeah. Because I was getting that was one of the things. The formatting of the book. Yeah, because this is one of the things is that this second book we are not doing the ebook version. There's no way we can do it because apparently what happened was that for Amazon ebooks, their format is so old it can't handle something as graphic intensive as